We've actually been here for the last 2 days. We started off on Monday and Tuesday. And if you notice, there is something called the Africa Connect, which is an UbuntuNet Alliance project in the European Union to interconnect research and education networks in Africa. So we've been having kind of private meetings, including meetings. Yesterday we had full meetings of the CEOs of different African entrants. A private meeting just like this, because we have a big contribution. It's a 14.8 million euro project, but 20% of that needs to be raised from Africa, in fact from the UbuntuNet Alliance members. So we've had discussions about that, how that translates to close to $3.5 million for all of us. And while it might look not too much, it's difficult for emerging entrants to raise 3.5 million. So we were talking about how to do that. And the technical people who come from the Research and Education Network were also meeting to start to discuss what does it mean to run a regional network in Africa. So that is what we have done for the last 2 days. Today, in this morning session, as you have seen, the first thing is this forum. But in parallel, there are many other things going on that are related to this conference. It is still a pre-conference activity. And the main activity starts in the afternoon, which is at 2. With the grid computing, high-end computing infrastructures. It is a project that is sponsored again by the European Union, and several of us, I think including Karume here from Masinde Mulilo, are in that grid computing. And it's one of the things that we want to start being prepared for, because after you set up the basic infrastructure for access, the next thing is to think about the computing resources available to your faculty, to your students, and to your researchers. So that is to do with preliminaries. Now, what I'm going to do before we start, I'm going to introduce to you our visitors. The people who are outside this community, who we have, in our own discretion, allowed to sit in and listening to some of the issues that we are grappling with as universities.
Good morning, friends. Patrick Munyin from Uganda. I'm the CEO of the Research Education Network for Uganda. This is I think the second ICT Directors Forum event that I'm participating in Nairobi. The last one was very exciting. We are trying to set up something similar for our Ugandan ICT directors. And so this is an instructive experience for me, and I'm delighted that you let us sit in our private meeting.
We really appreciate having you.
Asante Meoli. I'm Ann Doyle with Internet 2, and I appreciate you letting me be here for your private meeting. I came for the general UbuntuNet conference, but this will be very interesting for me to understand. We have many things we are struggling and grappling with in our own regional networks in the US, and it will be interesting to compare notes with where you're at.
I'm Ruben. I came from Tanzania. I'm a network engineer with Tanzania Education and Research Network, the academic network for Tanzania. And I'm glad to be here.
I mentioned to you that we have a twinning arrangement with the Research and Education Network of Germany. And we have a visitor with us, Thomas.
Hello, my name is Thomas Schmidt. I work for DFN, which is the German Research and Education Network. And as Meoli said, we have a twinning relationship where we share our experiences. We exchange engineers. I come here from time to time, and people from KENET are visiting us in Germany. And I think it's quite a successful story, and I'm glad to be here and discuss also things with you. Thank you.